Lol, what?
Okay, what? Well, that was the one that had the most people in it.
You fail.
There's a 4 booster sealed. I don't know if people would be quitting from that.
No gimmicks.
4322 M14.
No gimmicks.
We can't play Magic the Gathering if we have no gimmick roll. Like, no gimmick.
I think this is most likely to fire. And 4322, normally the people at least show up.
True.
Step up from last week.
One or more players failed to show up.
Failed to
And we
give
got
a shit.
cookies.
We got beer.
Lots and lots of cookies. Lots and lots of beer.
Lots of beer. We have lots of babies and animals.
Yeah. This damn dog. The cat's down there.
Cats down there. You're right. We're all in the same 2-foot proximity of one another. So the only way this would be more awkward is if we were sitting in each other's laps.
That would be more awkward. What's the green card?
There are 4.
Okay, there's only one that you know I care about.
The crappy rare.
That would be the crappy rare.
Ancient wood.
That's what Viagra's for.
But
we aren't taking that,
no,
right?
no. It's the worst of the 4 green cards that are shown.
Wow, that's
Whoa.
neat.
That's saying something.
Okay.
So we're going to take pacifism, right?
Pacifism is the most powerful card on its own.
And it's the only white card, which means that we would not be, like, no one is going to be getting white out of this pack.
Right. Send the
Good.
signal, get a bunch of people to take green, stay on
Good
green.
idea. Way to think, George.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just choose not to most of the time. Where's my beer?
Yeah, that's his. Okay.
Where's my beer?
Bandersnatch Priest. That's the basically Fiend Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we should take him.
So we could do the
Why don't they call
basically.
it basically Fiend Hunter then?
Its cost is different or something. It's something slightly different about him.
Yeah, Fiend Hunter's
Oh, he's
1/3.
1/3 and it's a 2/2.
And they corrected the ability so you can't, like, if you put Fiend Hunter into play and then sacrificed him, then the return went on the stack.
Hmm.
And so it would actually get exiled and never come back because it was trying to return something that wasn't there yet.
Right.
So it's either Banisher Priest or Corrupt.
Angelic Wall.
Corrupt is most powerful if you play all black.
Yeah, if you play a lot of black. But we could go heavy black, splashing white.
Sure.
I mean, I'm okay with the Banisher Priest.
I think we should stick with white for the moment. If we draft white really heavy,
Would you say it's supreme, George?
fuck you, Bob.
What?
I didn't even get the joke. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Phantom Warrior, Fire Shrieker. Fire Shrieker keeps us out of a second color, but still gives us a powerful card.
Right.
Yeah, but then you know Phantom Warrior is going to be
Right.
gone too. I don't know. That's a heavy blue commitment, though. I say Fire Shrieker.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the white cards in here aren't going to pull anybody into white.
Ooh,
Uh,
kinky.
Pacifism.
Yeah, but
Oh, man.
Well,
That's
you know
a
what? If it was
no-brainer.
good enough for our first pick,
That's
I
a
think it's good
no-brainer.
enough for a second or for a fourth or whatever.
Well, let's just keep going with white removal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a chance of being able to be like the only white deck.
Okay.
Because white is considered the weakest color.
Okay.
So people will sometimes splash it, but if we're taking all of the good cards,
Yeah.
then they might get out of pack one, have no white cards. You know, they didn't get a late pacifism, didn't get a Spanish
Right.
Priest or something like that to motivate them to go into it. And so
We just get white for the rest of the.
So to continue that, Oromancer, if pacifism goes to the graveyard,
It brings it back.
Yeah.
So we actually have the thing which we never have to make Oromancer worth potentially taking.
right, we have,
I was splashing white earlier today.
but we're not splashing white.
No.
We're going deep.
We're neck deep.
Sweet. Another flare?
Yep, another flare.
Cookie? Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
Ancient Wood. No, Academy Raiders. It's not bad. It's kind of card draw.
The even less successful sequel to Tomb Raider.
And I can't see playing an Angelic Wall.
Come on.
How about Pay No Heed?
Mm,
Or should we just take Ring Flash? Because
I probably should just take Ring.
Yeah.
Flash. Another Angelic Wall.
Whoever smelt it, belt it.
Might take Naturalize.
I can do that.
I think it's a weak pick.
Fortify.
I think so.
Yeah, there's a deck that wants it. Not ours, but it might keep the people out of the color. Yeah, there's that Molten Birth that puts the 2/1/1.
Are they all like that? From the way they scream, you think a whole fucking room is on fire.
Oh,
Whoop. Even the dog.
The
follows me.
dog is
Yep.
laughing.
Nope, the dog is choking.
isn't that about the same?
Someone help it, please. The
Oh,
dog is choking.
It's a goner.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay.
So do we like the Chosen or the Angel?
Oh,
Holy
jeez.
crap.
I think we like the
The Angel.
Angel.
Hell yeah.
We do have some enchantments. I mean, we have 2 pacifisms at this point, but I just think Angel
It's a beater.
gives us a.
It's an
actual
instant, and
threat.
somebody will be like,
Actually.
ooh, I'd be willing to go into white for that.
Yep.
Whereas somebody's like, I'm not willing to play whites and enchantments for that,
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
Somebody will take it just because it's a rare. But still.
Rise of the Dark Realms.
Oh man, I've been there.
So after we've killed all of their creatures, we get them all back.
That's terrible. Vial of Poison, I could use one right now.
I mean, maybe Claustrophobia.
I could see that. I mean, we're
If
not
we
heavy
had-
in anything.
Yeah, if we had a way to sacrifice creatures, I'd be
Yeah.
okay going Active Treasons, but neither of the white cards are going to draw anyone in or
Nope.
even get into a deck.
Agreed. And the Rise of the Dark
It's just so
Tide.
expensive.
is too expensive to
Yeah.
play. So
Yeah,
the only
keep
other
Claustrophobia.
card, the only other card is Active Treason.
Corpse Hunter.
And of course, we immediately then get something that you can sacrifice.
Whatever.
Which I think maybe we do, because I'm not seeing anything else that really.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
Divine Favor is not bad, but there's a decent chance they'll come back.
the Liturgy of Blood, which is
My favorite death metal album.
yep, and
It really
just
should
straight
be.
removal. But yeah, I say we go with the Cauldron.
Really should be a death metal album.
And here, I don't know if I mean, like a Siege Mastodon. We don't have that. We don't have that many creatures because
Holy
we're
crap!
not playing this.
Man, that mono weft sliver is insane.
Giving all of them.
Turns
Birds of
all of them
Paradise.
into Birds of Paradise. Yeah.
That's effing crazy.
We could go there. We could go like Deadly Recluse, which would be one of the only things that's real
Right.
dangerous against that, or Hunt the Weak.
I don't know, there's a lot of good green in this pack.
Yeah, there
This
is.
baby startled easily, John.
I think Deadly Recluse.
Every time Bob sneezes, she shakes.
Pacifism,
Okay.
Whoa.
number 3.
Gonna pass by
Oh, man.
another Banisher Priest.
Yeah,
Or-
now Banisher Priest or Charging Griffin.
Mm,
One gives us a threat. The problem with Banisher Priest is you take their creature,
If
Yeah.
they kill you,
You-
they get it back.
yeah, you attack with something, they like shock him in response, and suddenly they have the blocker.
Sure.
okay.
But we could use, because we have so many celestial flares and pacifisms and
Mhm.
all of that, we could use Banisher Priests more for like killing tokens or taking guys that aren't really that dangerous.
Yeah.
And having a second one in a heavy white deck, yeah, we're going for it. So second Oromancer?
Beastmaster.
I don't see anything else that really makes me think no.
And in combination with our Bubbling Cauldron, we do have a way to
Ooh.
gain 4 life,
Kinky.
so we can make some angels.
Make some noise.
Chosen came back.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was right.
Yep, and we just pulled another enchantment, so we're up to 4 enchantments. Chosen is actually playable in our deck. Both of those white cards
Of
come in.
Probably the Hawk,
Just because it's a flyer.
because it's a flyer.
What I'm thinking is if there's
If we
some
get
other
4
way.
of these guys, then we can totally get an angel.
Well,
Cawblade.
Soul Mender plus Divine Favor
Hmm.
will get you to 4.
Alright. Soul Mender.
And we got a Hawk anyway. Oh, and we got our Mastodon anyway.
Wow.
Because who would play white? Oh, and
Shoot.
Brave of the Elements. It's all for white creatures. It's only good in a mono white deck.
Wow. Nice.
If only it was an enchantment. It was just broken. In a mono white deck.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going mono white.
I love it.
It's a mono white life gain deck. I feel good about it.
We're
It's
up to-
not like the last one.
No, this is very different. There's because we're not planning any synergies like the other one, where we're relying on a single card.
That we immediately blocked with. Immediately.
Not just blocked, chumped.
Yeah. Turn 3, if I remember.
Grab another Sarah's Angel.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. Got a couple of good finishers now. Someone's getting Flames of the Firebrand. Not
Okay, so we'll
thrilled about
know officially if no one is playing white if the Stonehorn Chanter is still there.
Oh, I think he will be.
I think there's a very good chance he will be, but I'm just saying. I mean, because that's a pretty good card, isn't it?
A little expensive, but
Yeah.
yeah. In our deck, he'd be pretty good because it'd be another way to
Mm-hmm.
trigger the Accord. But a second Sarah Angel is
Crazy.
Yeah. great. Okay, so everyone says that Opportunity is like,
Huge.
yeah, should be
Should be
a
banned.
rare or a mythic because drawing 4 cards is
Yeah.
a way to come back from.
And 6
something.
isn't. 6 isn't unreachable.
Right. I don't think we're actually going to play it because I do think we're going mono white.
Yeah.
But
I'm not seeing anything in here that makes
Yeah.
me say
It's best not to let anybody else have that.
just good old fashioned hate draft. Charging Griffin,
Sure.
another threat. And here is another way to gain enough life for Angelic Accord to
Yeah.
okay.
trigger. Supports our mill strategy. There's another way
I
to
knew you were
gain
going to
enough
say
life.
that. Oh, I like that. Holy shit, we're playing a white life game deck.
We actually are.
Although in this case, the white life gain gains you potentially a whole bunch of
4/4 motherfuckers.
flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make sure your opponent go, I suppose it's a freaking mono white life gain deck.
And with the double Oromancer, like, so I've played Angelic Accord decks before that are just so fragile to naturalize. Well, crap.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I have all these cards to gain life and I can't do anything. But we have 2 ways to get it back if they disenchant it. Maybe Rod of Ruin.
Yeah.
Like, in this deck, actually, Millstone in this deck could be something.
So you think Millstone
How-
over
how so?
Oromancer?
Well, we have a lot of removal.
We potentially
We have a lot
solve-
of life gain. Yeah. We have basically 2 guys and then maybe something with Angelic Accord. But 2 creatures that legitimately could attack and
Yeah,
be a
they
threat.
would.
The rest of them are kind of defensive creatures.
Oh, yeah. Millstone it is.
So Millstone has some promise. But I
Yeah.
just got done saying the
Right.
value of that. Do we need a 3rd one?
Depends on if we're gonna have a lot of angels.
Take the Millstone.
Cords.
I think there's a chance we'll get the Oromancer back.
Yeah.
Or I'm saying is, we have a lot of angel cores, but we just don't have enough ways to gain life to
Yeah.
make up for it.
Indestructibility.
Isn't that a crappy card?
It's really crappy, but I think we take it.
Over Angelic Wall.
Yeah.
Another 0/4 flying defender. Just wondering.
Sure.
Soulmender, Siege Mastodon. I think Siege Mastodon is more likely to,
Be effective.
to maybe be sideboarded in against certain decks.
Sure.
Dragon Hatchling could be a problem for us. In the mono red deck. We don't want him to have duress.
Yeah.
Probably should take the Pillar Ox just we need more creatures, but
If you have enough removal, I found that
it
you,
doesn't matter.
yeah,
as
you
much.
can play 11
5
creatures. You need enough threats that they won't have enough removal to get rid of everything. But
Right.
yeah, dog, you're gonna have to go upstairs. And you're gonna need a bottle.
I'm gonna need another bottle.
Yes. Soon we all will.
We all have our own formula.
No, go over somewhere. Don't pull out the cord.
What?
Show of Valor?
That or Soulmender. Soulmender.
Did we gain, or do we have any other ways to gain life?
Just the
Not really.
sacrifice thing.
I'll take the Show of Valor. It just gives us a trick that we don't have. I don't think we're going to play either of those cards. We got the
Ooh.
Ox.
I was really hoping we get the Oromancer back, but I'm not surprised we didn't.
And no Lobax. So maybe one Ox, one Mastodon.
Really, 'cause otherwise you're overdoing it.
Yeah.
I mean, how many mastodons do you need? Seriously, by definition. That's a good curve.
Yeah.
If we play every card.
And why wouldn't we? Especially this swamp.
It's a bluff. We just play it
Lead
for,
with the swamp.
yeah,
And they're like, I don't get it. For the rest of the deck, they're like,
and they're like,
what is the like? They have some kind of synergistic thing with like an ability. Oh, is there a white
you play
card
this, you
with
play the swamp, and their instant response is White Life game. You'd be like,
Got
he's good.
Oh, but you're splashing for Mark of the Vampire? Ha! I am not. We're not splashing. We're just running swamps.
Your deck is weird.
Yeah, it is a... Whoops.
You're weird.
We could add land at this point. Okay, Sarah Angel, The Chosen,
You're fine.
Call
Why are you
the
looking at the
Gate,
baby? Don't look at the
Griffin,
baby.
Accord,
Baby doesn't need that.
Double Priest, Sentinel, Double Oromancer, both flares, all three pacifisms, Elixir, Cauldron,
Millstone. Millstone.
it might happen.
Millstone.
Okay, so these three all offer us
Only like 9 creatures, however.
some interesting things, yeah. Indestructibility,
We took that? I thought we weren't taking that. Damn it.
Fortify and Show
We
of
already
Valor, I
lost.
think are probably not good options. Okay, Brave the Elements
Blame the elements.
could be played essentially as a counter spell,
Sure.
with the upside of we have a board full of creatures, they have a board full of creatures, we make everyone unblockable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now, it's a chosen color, so I guess if they have multiple colored creatures, but we can limit their blockers. So there is something to that. Mastodons and Ox, where are we at?
Not a lot of power.
Yeah, so 5 cards. I don't think we want these guys because they just immediately become
Yeah.
bad. So from these
What are you doing, baby?
8 cards, we need 5 of them.
Okay, well, I think we need 1 Ox and 1 Mastodon.
1 bourbon, 1 shot, and 1 beer.
Okay. I think I could argue against indestructibility,
Mhm.
but
Based purely on the fact that it sucks.
no. We don't start with it, but remember this when we come to sideboarding. Because if we're not playing blue or white, if we're playing like a red, well, but then they could. If we're not playing a deck that either uses active treason to steal our creatures or bounces our creatures, if they're just trying to burn them or destroy them,
Yeah.
putting that on a Sarah's Angel could just
End
shut
the
them
game.
out.
Yeah.
But we don't need it right now. Um,
No, your mouth is here. Your mouth is here.
Fire Shrieker. We don't have that many creatures,
Double strike is always awesome.
but yeah. But putting it on a Sarah Angel,
ends the game very quickly.
Yeah.
Right.
goes
Plus,
pretty
it makes
quick.
whatever it is an instant target for the removal.
Right.
So you can draw out that.
So we could do that. Maybe Brave the Elements and Millstone?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so my question is,
Yes.
could we run the Sunset Hawk and just run 1 fewer land since we're mono?
Hmm.
Just to have 1 more creature, even if all we do is chump with it.
Right. I think we could get away with it.
Because I mean, we don't have much.
I think the downside to that is if we're running 16 land, we're less likely to get to our 5th land on turn 5. So less likely to get our Sarah Angel out.
Okay, my experience is
Mm,
it makes absolutely no difference. I understand that statistically it does. But my experience is either you get the land or you get nothing but creatures or nothing but land. Just the way, and it doesn't seem to matter. I mean, 16, 17 land, it really doesn't seem to matter. In terms of, I mean, you either get hosed or you don't.
right.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, it seems like on paper we don't have a lot of creatures, but we have a way to generate creatures.
Potentially.
Right.
So that makes up for that gap. So if we have more land, then
But all of that requires late game stuff. And if they fly over us and kill us, and besides, you know, and even if we put him out the first turn, and then run in and do 3-4 points of damage to him, that's 3-4 points of damage that we don't have to do later. But I don't care. You can do whatever you want, John. Put in 17 land. Put in 10,000 land.
do it.
Run a really huge deck.
Do it.
Just keep clicking on. Let's try that.
All right.
I would probably rather have a Plains than a Hawk, and rather have statistically a better chance of having a good opening hand.
All right.
I hope you get mana host.
Oh, I know I'm going to. Or we'll have 6 Plains and, I don't know, Brave the Elements, and it'll be like, well, one of those could have been a Suntail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know.
And it shouldn't be too long. Okay, I'm going to stop this, chase the dog away,
Yeah.
go get a bottle, and be back
Okay.
soon.